What's up, guys? It's Cody Brockway back with another episode of Brockway's Vinyl Bites. Woohoo! And for this video today, we're going to be talking about one specific record that I think would sound really good if it was given the surround sound or Dolby Atmos Surround treatment. So I was driving in my car today for work, and I was listening to this album, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this album is totally incredible. It is a Rush album. And it's never like so. A couple Rush albums so far have got Dolby Atmos and surround sound mixes, and they're all really good. And I hope that this one is on their radar for one day, because I really like this album. It'd been a long time since I played it, but since we're actually doing that live stream here on Brockway's Vinyl Bites this coming Sunday, December 3rd, where we're going to be ranking the entire Rush discography along with Canadian author Martin Popoff. I actually have his book here. Kermit the Frog is currently enjoying it. But because we're all doing that together here on the channel in the live stream, I've gone back through Rush's discography to see where I would rank certain albums on the list, and I gotta say, I really like this one. Yes, this is legitimately signed by all three members, including Geddy Lee, Neil Peart, and Alex Lifeson. Sorry, the lighting is not that great, but there you can clearly see all three of them. Yeah, I know this is a prized possession. This was actually in a frame, and I'm going to be putting it back in that frame. But I wanted to show you guys this, and we're going to talk about this album. It is there's some Rush fans who don't like this album, and there's some fans who love it. I love it, and I know it's very 80s sounding, but it's not dated. It doesn't sound dated at all, actually. Like it's still very ahead of its time, and I really like it. I like every song on this. I like the sound of it. I like the percussive stuff. I love Geddy's bass playing, the guitar parts. I even love the keyboards, guys. And I'm driving in my car and I'm listening to this, and I'm going, this would sound great if it was given the Dolby Atmos treatment. Like, I'm listening to songs like Big Money, Grand Designs, Marathon, Mystic Rhythms, and like even like all these drum pad percussive parts. You could have a hoot. Like, there's an engineer out there who could just have a hoot of a time mixing this in surround and just putting all these crazy sounds in the different channels and really having it, just kind of immerse. I mean, it already is immersive, of course, but like it can pull the Dolby Atmos version of immersing the listener into it, because it's a great album. It is, and the production is practically begging for a surround sound mix of Power Windows by Rush. What can I say? I mean, that's just what I was thinking when I was listening to it. The songs, I mean, this album is so good. Let's pull out the inner sleeve and have a look. I'm hoping that they do a box set of this, like they've done with all the albums right from the first one up to Signals so far. Look at the hair on all three of them, but specifically Geddy. Look at that. Geddy Lee's hair. There we go. It's really dawned on me how much I love the track Marathon. I mean, I mentioned it before, but just like the time changes in it, and just the whole song is just so good. And these bass lines that Geddy's ripping out on these albums, he's playing a jazz bass, and he's playing these jazzy bass lines in these rock songs, and it just works so well. It is so cool. Oh, it is so cool. And like the song, the Big Money, the bass lines in that, and the drumming and everything all over it, it is so good. But the production on this is practically begging for a surround sound mix. My personal thoughts only. I suggest, if you haven't listened to this album, because it had been a while since I had heard this in its entirety, if you haven't listened to this album in a long time, go back and give it a listen, because it's a really good album. I'm not one of these Rush fans that goes, oh, I got off the bus after Signals. No, I actually can say that I like every Rush album, always have, ever since I became a fan, about a decade ago. I've always been a fan of everything that this band has done. They're always 100% themselves, and they're so authentic. They are just absolutely incredible, and they actually make me proud to be from Ontario, Canada. I love them, love, and this album is very good. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple more videos like this, where I'm going to be talking about albums that I think could get a really cool surround sound mix out of them, because I'm a surround sound nut, and the further you watch this channel, the more you're going to realize that. And I love the surround sound mixes that Rush already has. I've got the Hemispheres one that came out in the box set, and I've got the Moving Pictures and the Signals ones, and I think those are all incredible. I listen to them all the time. But this, I'm hoping that this, and maybe Hold Your Fire too, because that would be really good in surround sound as well. I'm hoping that this gets the Atmos treatment soon, though. I mean, everything's kind of jumping on that bandwagon right now, rightfully so, because it's awesome. I love it. The height speakers in full action, and it's so good. And hell, this would be so fun to mix in surround sound. If they can't find anyone to do it, I would do it for free. I love the idea of this album being put in surround sound. It would just be so cool. But I love the album anyway. Hell, if it was in mono, I would still love it. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and tell me what albums you think would sound really good with a surround sound mix that hasn't already been done. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video, and we'll also see you in the live stream with Martin Popoff and a bunch of other friends of mine who are Rush-loving freaks on Sunday, December 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much for watching. Rock on!